그냥 할 거야. 내가 하고자 하는 거 그냥 할 거야. 내가 하고 싶으니까. 그냥 계속 할 거야.
We are live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Nüfly session 21. Today it is a sunny day in San Francisco. I'm pretty sure it's sunny throughout the city as well. I am one of your four hosts today. My name is Daniel. I go by Dakfu. You can find me online, Instagram or Twitter at Dakfu. That's DAKFU. I'm going to now hand the microphone over to Belinda.
Hey guys, what's up? Happy Saturday. Thank you for joining us on this weekend. A lot going on outside, but we're still pushing through, still creating, making sure our mental health is as stable as possible. Glad to be with these three guys. It's going to be a good one today. I'm going to pass the mic over to Don.
Yo, my name is Don. Happy Saturday. We here. Pass it to Cav.
Oh, what's up, y'all? How's it going? I hope everyone took a good time this week and maybe even take a break from certain things that maybe was giving you anxiety this week. Give yourself that you time. Can't wait for today's stream because get to preview some stuff that will hopefully help you guys out. And also, I just hope that we can have gratitude about just waking up for another morning. And so, let's looking forward to this good stream, and let's jump in.
Nice. Thank you, guys. So for our viewers right now, just to go over today's schedule, for our first hour, we're going to give you a soft introduction to a care package that we are currently on the final stages of. And for the second hour, come join us as we work on open items while our team shares our screens. The four of us still have some pending work that needs to be completed. So it'd be a fun time to either work with us or maybe even check out how we do our process. Feel free to let us know if you have any questions in the chat. And we didn't really plan on how we're going to be introducing this, so we're going to be freestyling how we're going to be bringing to you guys what the care package is. Maybe we could start a little bit with the beginning of how this project first came to be. I know we talked about it a little bit here and there from our previous sessions, but maybe it would be a nice time right now to allocate an hour specifically to talk about it. I think a great way on where we can start off was how this idea formed first. I think Don would be a very great person to start off this conversation, as it was one of his contacts actually that he suggested to us that he found online, our friend Kenta. Don, how about you tell us about that story, how you found Kenta, and then maybe how this kind of spiraled into curating our first care package.
Sure. So as you know, we've been working together for a while now. I would say a little over a year. And I just felt like, we were there. We're pretty much on the same page on most things, but a lot of stuff that we were facing was kind of like organization and communication as a team, because we haven't worked together much. We were kind of just doing our own thing autonomously or whatever. But I noticed that when we were building up our social, someone that followed us, shout out to Anthony Rogers, he runs Bobcat magazine in San Francisco. he posted something about Kenta, which is this this guy that used to live in San Francisco. We used to work at Vodka Magazine, but he actually moved to Berlin, Germany. And he was kind of like a business coach / web designer / all these things. And I was just, just out of curiosity, I was going through his page and noticed that he had like a free 60-minute session for business folks or entrepreneurs or people that just wanted to start their own business. And I just reached out to him. I was like, hey, like we have this thing going on with a team of 4. We kind of need some guidance on like, certain topics that we are facing as a team, as a new team, and also just, trying to build like a relationship with each other as well as Kenta. So like, I just kind of like reached out to him. He said he's willing to talk with us. And yeah, booked a session, but we kind of gave him our, top 3 things that we want to fix as a team as a whole. And like, he kind of guided us through that, and which led to this campaign that we first started as a team. I think what he focused on was, finishing up a project first, no matter how big the size is, or start small actually. And just the fact that just finishing a project, it'll just kind of snowball into bigger things. So like, and also celebrating smaller wins, because as a team, we're constantly creating. We're all content creators, and we're just not, collaborating together as a whole. So this kind of project arose from that, and we thought it was a small one, but it's actually pretty big. So. Yeah.
Hello, true man. It got me. So what happened after that was that our team, we had a lot of, how should I say it, like notes from the meeting. The 2 biggest takeaways, just what Don was saying, was one, to do small projects together and have that celebrate those victories and have that snowball into bigger projects, being able to work with one another quicker, understanding one another's process. So before that also, I remember that we were trying to think up of ways to generate some revenue for Nüfly magazine. For us, for freelancers, it's currently a project that we deeply believe in, but something we did have to pay out of our pockets. And it became really tricky for us when we had to balance our sources of income and spending time there, and also juggling time for Nüfly. So we had these ideas of merchandise, I remember, that we were trying to sell. We had these ideas of course, we wanted like dad caps, we wanted like t-shirts, but Don and I also had this idea of wanting to create merchandise that's a little more intentional, something that you would actually, like, you want to actually use it rather than just passively wear something on you. So one thing that the 4 of us in Nüfly really enjoy using are candles, scented candles specifically. Belinda, do you want to talk to the audience a little about how we use candles, maybe like during our editing sessions, like how it helps you?
Yeah, I can do that. I would say you planted the seed. I showed up to the office one day early on after we had gone it, and you had bought a candle and left it there and was like, yeah, this is for the office. It was a lavender thyme candle that I'm burning right now, actually, in the corner. I just really liked it. It relaxed me a lot. And so I just started using candles a lot after that experience. And it's just been, it sets a mood, when you light a candle, you're lighting fire, you're lighting up the room a little bit in some kind of way. And I remember you guys had been talking about doing some kind of aromatherapy thing, and we had Dawn had set up a meeting for us to go walk around Valencia Street when the shops were still open to kind of check out candles.
Pre-COVID.
Pre-COVID, pre-quarantine. We just walked around and kind of smelled different scented candles and kind of narrowed in on what we all liked and could agree on. And we went with lavender and a lemongrass combination. And then from there, we just kind of figured out what kind of candles we wanted to get. And they were looking at manufacturers. And I remember my friend Natalie Cassidy, shout out to Natalie at Maybe Natalie from Oakland. She volunteered and contributed 50 ceramic candles to us in that sense for us. It's pretty dope. Also, shout out to Merit Ceramics for contributing as well. But they donated 50 candles to us for our care package that I'm super excited about. And she handmade these. So it's, it's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. And you can also reuse these vessels after the candle burns out too. So it has 2 uses, which is cool. I think we love multifaceted things here at Nüfly, things that you can reuse. I'm excited about the project. We've been working at this for a minute. I know we're excited to wrap things up. Dawn just dropped off this physical copy of our zine. Pretty dope. It's pretty awesome to have it in our hand and you can open it up, and I just it's cool to see it finally in physical form. Having it in your hand is just different than seeing it on your computer.
You've seen it here first.
Yes. Manifested.
I think it was a great journey when to almost take it to rope it all back in with us going and meeting with Kenta. Because that's kind of where a lot of stuff came to fruition as far as direction wise, because we have a lot of capability with it between the 4 of us,
Right.
But it's just where do we aim the cannon for the collaboration. And so Kenta
having
brought a lot
small wins.
Exactly. And he brought up a lot of good points when it came to working as a team and collaborating, because if it's with anything, if you run with people that are capable, they got skill, but you guys never actually maybe ran a game before, say if you're a basketball team and then you never played, but so it takes a little bit to actually gain that, but then you see what everyone's capable of, and you're that brings more confidence to your team members, because it's now we actually have some experience running in the trenches. And so it just kind of helps bring the team together.
You gotta win some battles, and then those battles build up to
it's with everything. It's once you see your idea come to fruition, it's just that does a lot for just confidence and and this is a good preview for us because it's just you get this first time we'll actually show it to people too, because I don't know if we have actually dropped any visuals on it yet. Have we?
Not yet.
Just the video.
Well, yeah, just a video.
Snippets of things,
right?
But nothing
the BTS
comprehensive.
Video. So I know a lot of the teams have been working hard on this for the last couple months, and so I think it really feels good to just because we're 90% there, so it feels good.
Yeah, I know Belinda showed it a little preemptively, but
sorry.
No, it's fine. It's totally fine. But let's talk about maybe how we came up with this poster zine, right? The idea, what Kaz was just mentioning about the small wins, I believe Kento is kind of suggesting us you should do smaller projects where you release small chunks of this bigger magazine. So rather than just releasing a zine, we thought how great would it be if it's something a little more functional, that it becomes something else. So we had the idea of putting out the zine. The great thing about the zine part is that there's type settings, there's layouts, there's illustrations, there's color systems that we have to use. There are all these little things that would contribute directly into the Nüfly magazine. But the poster side was a great exercise because in addition to merchandising candles, we'd like to merchandise you posters as well. And for us, it wouldn't be just posters that you would print on very thin paper that are cost efficient. We are looking to provide you something that you will be proud of, something that you would gladly share with people. And more importantly, when people look at it, there is intention behind the paper weight, the paper texture, the print quality. We want to guarantee that whatever we're sending to you is, to our view, the best thing we can give you guys. So with the poster zine, next came the topic, right? What are we going to talk about for this poster zine? This conversation we had was, I believe, 2 weeks into shelter in place. This was around early April. A lot of us at that time were, how should I say, still adjusting to being at home, right? It felt very foreign. Everyone online was confused. All our friends that we heard were getting their gigs canceled. We know that summertime is a really big time for the music scene. There's a lot of festivals that happen during this time. A lot of photographers get hired, designers get hired, videographers get hired. We were seeing that a lot of people were talking about how their gigs were canceled. And it just created this overall atmosphere that a lot of people were feeling really worried about what's going to happen next. They were feeling really overwhelmed. People, I was even one of them, started overthinking a lot. And when we overthink, we tend to really isolate ourselves because it's hard to communicate what you're feeling when you're thinking a million different things at once. So we thought, especially as freelancers, one thing we can all relate to is this feeling of anxiety. We wanted to bring light to this topic and maybe offer something that can help people compensate with it. Is that the right word?
Compensate? I don't know. Yeah. If it's compensate. Maybe alleviate?
Yeah, you're right. Right. It's not something to directly you use our care package and it will remove your anxiety. Yeah.
It's a form of therapy. Correct. We have music therapy. We have aromatherapy. We have journaling too. The act of journaling is a form of therapy as well. Getting your thoughts out, your feelings out, being able to reflect, reflective writing, creating present. Space for that. That's part of the zine part that we made, at least.
And again, these aren't we're not mental health experts, but these were subjects that we researched during our time when we were curating this zine, that we believed it resided with us personally, and that it'd be something we would do, something we would want. So yeah, we had the idea of covering the topic of anxiety and having someone interact with our poster zine by doing practices or exercises that we thought were really relaxing for us. The whole goal for this was to, like Don said, help someone with their anxiety, not necessarily be a remedy per se. And with that, we had a lot of ideas on how we could do that. What Belinda was just saying. We had the idea of the poster side being a form of art therapy. We were just talking earlier about how much we wanted to make candles. We thought it would be a perfect addition to this package to include candles, as this would offer aromatherapy. And then in addition to that, we wanted to get some of our friends involved. And so Belinda reached out to 4 DJs to have them curate mixes that would help them relax. We understand that relaxation can mean a lot of different things for some people. For some people, it might be lo-fi hip hop. For some people, it might be, like Bay Area slaps. For some other people, maybe it might be classical music. It can be anything. But the whole goal of music therapy is to offer a range. And so in addition to the 4 DJ mixes, the Nüfly team is actually putting together our own playlist, also of 16 tracks each, that we will include with the DJ mixes. Now, the next challenge was who's gonna do what? Belinda, how about you talk about that part? How did we allocate jobs? Actually, start us off with why did we even start allocating jobs?
We had to start setting boundaries, right? And just clear roles and positions and clear tasks that we all had to do, so that things didn't get mixed up, and just for organizational reasons.
It was, to add to that also, it was one of the biggest things we took away from Kenta also, as our team was expressing kind of difficulties with trying to figure out who is responsible with what. Because although the 4 of us wear a lot of different hats, it's still very important for a team to understand like who's going to be spearheading this,
who's providing like expectations.
Right. So yeah, we started then entering the stage of, okay, for visuals, for like the posters and design, I believe that was Don and I. Belinda was in charge of videography and also a lot of the production. Belinda brought in a lot of talent outside of Nüfly to get them involved with this project. And we had Kaz to help us out with the first initial almost like ad, right? It's the first thing we're gonna launch for this poster zine, and it's a really cool exercise. Kaz, maybe if you want to talk a little about like conceptualizing it. Like when we were going through the whole conceptual process of like, okay, what are we going to do for people, right? And so, like anxiety was one of the topics. And so, yeah, I think we had talked about like a number of things initially. You're brainstorming, so we're just throwing stuff on the wall. The poster and the candle were on there. And then, I was trying to, for the stuff that like, that I want to contribute to the team. So I was thinking of something like a motion graphic. And so, we kind of wanted to create something like we had gone through like kind of like a mood board process too, where we were looking at stuff we liked and we saw some exercise type things, like like some GIFs and memes and stuff like that. That, what I saw is like, a lot of these diagrams and stuff that's like super informational, they give you a lot of like insight on what you should do. I felt like they were cool, but they weren't designed super cool, So, like us being the steezy people we are, I figure we could probably design something that looks dope though, but also an exercise that's like, that helps us. And so, when I was researching stuff that we could do, so like one thing we were thinking about is a breathing exercise. Belinda sent me some, Dan sent me some, we were all just setting stuff for like examples. And I saw this one kind of, it was like almost like a gauge. And so I kind of wanted to work off like, okay, what can we do to remix the gauge and make it look, just like throw a different aesthetic to it, but same impact and functionality when it comes to that. So, I wanted to find a method to the madness. So I saw this thing called 4-7-8 breathing, which is a lot of people use it for anxiety. And it's actually an exercise for your lungs. And what it does, it actually helps you like kind of slow down your breaths, because sometimes when we're in anxiety, we're kind of running at like a high heart rate, and so we're just like really like
hyperventilating almost.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. Yeah, pretty much like hyperventilating, just breathing too fast. The thing is, you got to slow down. We have to figure out how to slow down and keep our breaths. And we have lung capacity, but sometimes we're just like, it's just.
Yeah.
you know, you like with meditating and taking all types of like breaks and stuff like that. That's what that's what it does. And so, were you gonna say something, Belinda?
Oh yeah. Haruki Murakami wrote a book called "What I Talk About When I Talk About Running," and he talks about how he had to change up his whole breathing method when he would run triathlons. Because because you'd have to swim too and bike. And when he would get into the swimming part of it, it would be too much for him because his heart has just been like going right from like the running and the biking, and when you get into the water, he didn't know how to breathe, and he had to like retrain his body to breathe while you're underwater. Like, yeah, it's pretty crazy. I don't know. Sorry, breathing.
Well, yeah, I can super relate to that because I mean, I like to run too. Like long. I'm not like Murakami where I run like marathons like daily. But like I mean that makes hella sense for like a runner to a rider to run, because like when you're running you get like, if you run like a certain distance you become like, you get that runner's high where you can just like run forever, and that's when the pain and your body and your mind like becomes like one. And so it's like you can think of like some crazy ideas when you're just like you go on autopilot and then your mind's running freely and stuff. And I mean that's like, I think there's a lot of something to take from that too. And so I mean, yeah, even with that, it's like you just got to control your pace of especially your heart and breathing and stuff. So one thing that I might show some stuff later, but it's just basically like it runs you through it, like the 4 seconds you're supposed to inhale, then you're supposed to exhale for 7 seconds, or no, you're supposed to hold for 7 seconds. So the 7 seconds is actually pretty, like, it doesn't seem that long, but it's actually kind of like challenging.
Yeah,
because it makes you feel like, because it's not like supposed to be easy. There's a little bit of you'll feel a little bit of strain, kind of.
It's an exercise.
Yeah, and so and then that's what you got to really you build that lung capacity within you, within you, and so it's like, and that actually in turn kind of helps slow down your heart rate and regulates your tempo. And so that's just one thing, because sometimes, like, especially I think it's beautiful because it's on like Instagram. We'll probably use it for other like platforms too, but I mean it's like, because sometimes like right now you're scrolling through Instagram, you're just seeing all this like chaos in the world, right? Or just whatever it is, like egos and marketing and capitalism, whatever it is.
Yeah, definitely.
Because like people get anxiety for different reasons,
They get triggered in different ways.
Yeah, everyone, there's all sorts of different stuff. Seeing your ex post a dumb selfie or some shit, you might want to like, that shit might make you want to hyperventilate. It's like, but and so with us, it's like we want to infuse some light in there too, or stuff that's like functional that can help you out. And so you mean like, yeah, like Dan was talking about colors and stuff, and yeah, we when we do our meetings, we literally like talk about colors. We would argue about colors.
We're arguing about fonts, like
exactly.
Which font.
Which is like at the time
we're way longer than people think. Like
and that does something for your psyche too. All that really comes into account, because right now there's just a lot of fuck shit on the media. So I mean, but the thing is like, alternative media is another way of nonviolent protests. Or you can even say that not even protests, but just infusing light into the world, so I feel like I really feel good about this project. I'm definitely grateful to be able to collab with these guys and contribute. These guys have done a lot of work on the poster for like tons of hours. It's not like these guys do like, we have other stuff on our plate too, and still put in the time for this, and it's like, it's great because this is for us too. It's like, it's just reminders of what we should do and help us like in the long run for our consistency and for our sanity. So
definitely our sanity, dude.
So feeling good about this first project. So
thank you. So that was the conceptual stages. We had the idea of the poster zine, the candle, the mixes, and then we allocated our roles at that time. So after we got our roles set, Don, maybe do you want to talk about how we started our process? What was it like when we're conceptual outside of the still in the conceptual stages, but in the late stages of the conceptual stage. What did we use, and how do we get the ball rolling? As in, like, can you talk a little about maybe like Envision app?
I see.
Yeah.
All right.
The gritty.
Yeah, break it down for us, Don. Come on.
The nitty gritty. Okay. I think the first steps of like the whole conceptualizing and like the foundational aspect, we really focus on intent as a team. Like for the candle, for the poster zine, the mixes, like all those kind of, we had our own intent, but we needed to align it all together and make it like a cohesive project.
Yeah.
And that goes into like what we were saying earlier, like the font choice, the colors, the like the positioning, the layout, all that stuff. It was all curated by us, and we spent hella hours going back and forth. Just to let you guys know, like hella hours. But
these are painful laughs.
Painful, but gracious, like needed hours that we put in. And yeah, it all just tied back to intent. Like, why are we making this candle? Like, when do you light a candle? Right? When do you look at your poster? Where do you look at your poster in your room? Why do you hang it up? Right? What does that mean to you as a person? And those are all these like questions that was running through our heads when we were creating this project. Like, does this halftone color match with all the other posters? You know what I mean? Like all these little things that we were thinking about just to create this experience for our viewers, for us, and at the end of the day as well, you know? And I think we use a lot of tools, collaboration tools. Shout outs to Kenta, shout outs to Dan, shout outs to Ian, shout outs to Barry, Eagle, shout outs to fucking Open Daily.
Yes.
But, you know,
Shout
like,
out Open
They got
Daily.
my $30. Fuck.
right. Like, it's so crazy how long we came just off that one conversation with Kenta that kind of spiraled us into going into these streams, meeting these people, sharing our tools, sharing our resources, and to getting to here now, right? We have this project nearly complete, and it's like we have all these people that helped us along the way to get to where we're at. And I think that's like such a beautiful thing where we could do that as a team, because we were all strangers at one point, you know, and we're just all still trying to learn together. But the tools like Envision app, it lets you, you know, put your ideas on a board, have people collaborate. We would put on mood boards. We would put on, you know, all these resources that we think might work, whatnot. And then we would just discuss like that. I think that's the biggest part of how we got this thing together. We would get on Zoom, and because of COVID-19, before COVID-19, we started like, we were like 5 episodes deep in, our channel. And then boom, like we're doing this now for 20 plus, like
That's almost half a year.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Damn.
And it's like, you know, we came such a long way, and now we have like a system, like a format, and now we're just like, you know, keep building. And I think just through conversation and that time that we give each other, I think that's how we came to where we're at right now. And a lot of people lose that sight, like, because one person drops out, another person drops out, like you lose motivation. You just need someone to keep you pushing, and that's all it is. Like,
It's a marathon.
yeah, we running.
Marathon continues.
Marathon continues. Oh, one thing I forgot to add too. As we were mentioning, while we were coming up with this idea, it was during the early stages of shelter in place. We were looking for opportunities on how we can help out people in response to COVID-19. And one of the specific kind of people we wanted to focus on were people who were pausing their personal businesses to provide relief to others during a time of need. And during our brainstorming session, Riza was one of the people on our minds because at that time she paused her personal work as a seamstress to create masks to be able to give to hospitals. And we had her 2 sessions ago, and she was explaining to us just how much effort and time, how meticulously detailed she had to be to keep track of all these shipment orders, that we felt it was part of our purpose for creating this care package to be able to donate proceeds to her to be able to support other artists similar to us in this industry who were really affected by COVID-19, but also using their talents to help others at this time of need. So we will be donating proceeds of what we make from this care package revenue.
Shout out to Riza.
Shout out to Riza.
Yeah, shout out to Riza.
So during the conceptual stages, we're like what Don was saying, we're building a lot. We were trying to sync our visions by using Vision app. This is not a sponsor by any way, by any means necessary.
It could be.
It could be.
But hey, in Vision app, if you guys are listening,
I think we need to email them. Let's just start emailing them. Fuck it.
Maybe, if you want to draft that.
We should just have a template and be emailing our favorite companies that we use already.
Shout out to
Like Yerba.
Dropbox.
Come on. Let's go. Let's organize.
Hey,
Lacey.
Yerba, we love you guys.
We need more Lacey.
Yerba, I need a Sony sponsorship, you know?
So with the Vision app, we were Don and I were conceptualizing ideas at that time. Belinda, at that time, we were also talking about creating candles. You mentioned Natalie earlier, but Natalie was one of the final decisions we made. Can you talk to us about some of the earlier stages we had when we were trying to figure out what candles we were trying to pick?
I feel like Don should take the mic on that, right? Because he's the one that researched.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, actually, Don. You're totally right.
Right?
No, you are right.
So I think what we were doing was more of a collaborative thing. Like we were either deciding, should we commission somebody to make our candles for us, or should we make candles ourselves?
Mm-hmm.
And I think from there, it came out to be just logistically, it would have been better if we could commission someone that we know, because it's helping both parties, right? It's not only just, we're just making them do work for us. It's more like we could showcase their work and,
build
uplift
a relationship.
Yeah, build a relationship and build them up as well as we're coming up. And I think that was the better choice at the end of the day, rather than us like trying to learn how to make candles or picking the right way.
Have you ever made a candle before?
No.
Don was ready, man. He was ready to just do it in his garage. He was like, let me just do it in my garage. Fuck it.
Yeah. But after all the research, I think Natalie, she's been doing for what, 10 plus years now. So
ceramics. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's just, outstanding. So go check her out. Natalie Cassidy.
Yeah.
That's all.
Sorry. No, I'll get. I'll
Don's
just
shy. He doesn't like to talk. He just.
We're gonna give him mic time though.
I was just responding. We have AM Okash in our chat. He was asking like, what are we doing? So just for full, just to reiterate, we are introducing our first care package that we are in the final stages of putting together, and we're just walking through the process from how it even started, and then now we are covering more of the production stage. So we just mentioned about the candle, how how Dawn was actually really willing to manufacture the candles in-house. And it was around that time when we were choosing vendors. Belinda mentioned that she had a friend who actually was a ceramics artist. That friend being Natalie. Belinda shared with us her profile. We saw her work and we thought it was a really great fit for what we're trying to do. And then, we set up a Zoom meeting with her. We told her about the idea, our intentions, and let me see, what else? Told her our intentions, and then she was down. Belinda, can you maybe talk about how you, for our audience, know of Natalie?
I know Natalie through Women's Sound Off. It's a festival based in Oakland that I shot for last year. We met through the festival. And I remember she had been posting things about her ceramics, and then I started looking into it, and I remember having it bookmarked in my head, like, oh, that might be a good resource to connect with later. And then we were trying to work on a smaller project, and I was like, okay, well, candles, this might be a good fit. And I think it was. Yeah,
I think so too. One of the limitations Natalie was talking to us about was that she had no access to her wheel, right? Was that one of the things she mentioned to us?
Yeah, she usually works inside a ceramic studio, but because of the quarantine, she had to do most of the work at home. So she handcrafted these at home without the wheel. So it's not as perfect as it could have been if she had access to her studio, but I think that it came out really well. Like,
it's handmade. This is handmade.
It's one of one, right? You're not gonna get the exact same one. So I think it was a good choice.
It is perfect.
It is. It's perfection in its imperfections.
Exactly.
Yeah. Just really big shouts to Natalie because she was willing to donate her time and her effort to create 50 candles for us. I actually don't remember how we landed on the quantity of 50. Do you guys recall why 50? All right. Yeah.
I know Kenta said small project.
Oh yeah. Maybe that was it. Maybe that was it, right?
Somebody just, because like a good batch to start off with is 50 usually, right? 25 is too little. 50 is like
it's a good soft spot.
Starter.
Got a little Virgil.
Well, Virgil.
One Virgil.
Just one Virgil. Shout out to Virgil.
One thing we can finally laugh on. But Natalie volunteered her time. She handcrafted and hand poured 50 candles for us. Got that to us, I believe, within 2 weeks.
We're the ones that are slacking right now, mostly because design takes a long time.
It's not slacking, for clarification.
It's not slacking at all.
We have been deliberating.
No.
And we are, I think, a running theme with Nüfly is that we all try to make things really perfect. I think our biggest challenge as a team together is to prioritize delivery over perfection. But that will come with time. I know through our late night Zoom calls.
We would rather get it right than get it wrong, right?
Yes, but I mean that's implied. Definitely right over wrong. but the big challenge is delivery over perfection. And what that means, at least to me, is
we gotta call it
Yeah, we cannot be too attached to our work. We have to be able to compromise. Every idea that we have is great, but not every idea we have can work for a particular project. So it's going to be our balance of understanding of when to say like, okay, like if it's not my idea, that's fine. It's better for the greater team.
Yeah,
we just need to get this out. Yeah.
I think that's the it's at the we're doing everyone a favor. We're not. I mean, I don't want to say we're doing everyone a favor, but I mean, yeah, that's blood, sweat, and tears, baby. Lincoln Bio.
Blood, sweat, and tears. Exactly. Yeah.
Oh man.
I mean, there's gonna be a balance between perfection and delivery.
Yes. Yes,
You know,
I
there's
agree.
gonna be balance.
I agree.
Yeah, and also this is our first official project. Like, wait till you see us on project
Dialed
number
in.
50. Then it's gonna be game over because we'll
On
have done
version.
it like a bunch of times where we've like trial and error, right?
Exactly.
We gotta fail in order to succeed. That's just part of the game.
You gotta rush to fail sometimes.
Ooh.
I like that. It's funny.
I don't think we're gonna fail on this one though. I think this is a good one.
Nah. But I mean, where we are, not per se failing, but I think one thing where we can get better on is
Meeting our deadlines.
Our review times. Like when we're reviewing, that could get better. I'll just leave it at that. Okay. So we got Natalie on board. Around that time, I believe Don and I were designing the candle labels. We met our biggest roadblock when we were trying to decide on the label. We knew we wanted to have the label detail out the package contents. We knew that we wanted to have Natalie's stamp on Natalie mentioned on every single one of the candles packaging. But what we couldn't decide on was a title for the candle label. We went through Don and I went through several iterations before we presented it to the team. And then during our team's deliberation, we started to change what we wanted the title to even say. Should it be a title? Should it be maybe like mentioning the experience? Should it be like one word, 2 words? Should it be short? Who wants to talk about that time briefly?
It was hard, dude. It was rough.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got through it. I think we all have our own. I think us as creatives. I think you said it before. Like us as lone wolves, kind of just doing our projects on our own. It's hard to kind of just align our stars together. And I think that just comes with time. To be honest, like that's like the whole reason why Kento was talking about doing small projects together. That's that way you can kind of see how people work and how they kind of move in this big machine. And I think that ties back into the roles that we set, that ties back into what we're putting into the project as well. And it's like, yeah, like we're gonna butt heads, but you got to understand that we have to be coachable as well, and we have to listen to everybody, and not one person is only right. Like we have to just collaborate. And,
I think it's good if they're not necessarily good at if you butt heads, but I mean, there's always got to be someone that plays devil's advocate somewhere. You know, we always got to. There's different perspectives. Everyone has different perspectives, so it's like, you know, you got to take into account every viewpoint on that. It just makes whatever we're trying to do better. I think so.
Yeah, we're not. I don't think we're coming out of malice or anything. It's like we want to.
It's just to be the best.
Yeah, we want it to be the best, and I don't know. It's hard because, you know, I think we all have our vision of how do we make it better. and that just goes on forever because everything's a work in progress. Everything, and that goes back into like letting things go, right? Like sometimes it's good enough, but sometimes it could be better. You know what I mean? Like, and how do we choose that? It's a very fine line.
Yeah, I want to add a little bit in when you mentioned malice. I know during like our critiques, it's very difficult for anyone, even myself, when someone offers critique, to not take it personally. You know, it's very easy, like in the moment when you feel your idea is not recognized, to kind of feel like you're personally attacked a little bit. And we're all prone to that, but it's really important to kind of remember, like, you know, you cannot leave damages unamended. You know, anytime we come off of some disagreements, whether it be heated or not, it's really crucial that whether it be like from the team or from the team leads, for someone to just put aside their ego at that moment and reach out to the other person and just say like, hey, look, you know, can we talk it out a bit? It didn't work out. That would bring any team, in my opinion, to a very like far long distance than a team just kind of, oh, whatever this boss says, you know, oh, whatever this person says, you know, especially at this early stage for Nüfly, you know, we are trying our best to unify the four of our voices, more importantly and more difficultly, the four of our visions of what Nüfly can be. So yeah, after that Saturday, I believe it was Belinda's idea that we rode with, that it should be a message rather than a title. So we landed on that. We sent it out to print. And then the next stage was the poster. Oh, okay. I could talk a little about the poster real quick. A lot of ideas for the poster. A lot of inspiration did come from prior projects on Behance. Personally for me, I use Tumblr and Behance as sources of inspiration on where I can pick and choose certain pieces from other design elements and kind of combine it to make it our own. I would recommend that process for anyone. Do not believe that you are stealing people's work if you are only taking certain aspects and reinterpreting it to your own. You do not always have to reinvent the wheel. For
I think
anyone
there's
listening.
like a rule on Photoshop too, though. Like you can take stuff from other people,
75%.
if you can adjust it at least 7 to 8 different times, then it's yours.
I think it's 75%.
70. What do you mean 75%?
You change it at 75% enough, so it's different. And then it's okay.
75%.
Yeah.
I just
my first
remember
time
like
hearing of these.
adjusting it 7 to 8 different times, and then
I don't know.
I don't know.
I just made that number up.
Like you can change, you can like make it black and white, you can put like a halftone pattern on it, you can like, I don't know, just like
That's tricky,
7 to 8
though.
different ways.
That's tricky.
Because
Because
Shepard Fairey got sued for like millions on something he helped, like, so that was pretty much like, it was just a photo, but then it was like an illustration.
it's hard to measure, right?
Yeah.
I think be mindful of what you're taking. What things I am usually looking for are layout inspirations. But if you, it's kind of hard to say like at what point is it plagiarizing. But I'd say if you take something and it's the primary element from another design and you decide not to switch up things, it can be debatable. But everything's referencing one another nowadays, right? It's like nothing's original. We all have multiple influences that we take throughout our experiences of just living, whether it be like
just
looking
don't
at the
point
Muni line.
blank, copy and paste stuff.
Correct.
Yeah, it's the copy and pasting that's like,
You have to
Yeah.
remix
Red
it in your
flag.
own way. If you don't remix
Yeah.
it, somehow make your own edit of it, then that's not yours.
Right. And so what I normally look for are like type layouts. I personally do not have formal training in graphic design. But I see a lot of things. I see a lot of work that I believe like, oh, maybe just that one bottom part, how that text looks like. Oh, how it contrasts with this other design over here, and put that together. Like it would make something really cool. So pulling together resources and then sharing it on the vision board was the initial stages of how we started coming up with the poster. The color system, man, I remember we first started out with sunflowers. We had a message. We had a message that we wanted to communicate on the poster. This message is a common one used, common, but personally, like very effective. We were just talking about how people who experience anxiety tend to overthink, tend to over worry. And what happens when you do that, you tend to isolate yourself because you can't relate. Your world's in your head. And it's sometimes very difficult to articulate exactly what you're feeling. And so because of that, you end up isolating yourself, and that makes things worse, in my opinion. You should always talk to someone and do your best to explain, and talk to multiple different people too, because everyone else will be able to help you and offer aid from their perspective, that when it all comes together, maybe you'll have something that makes you feel better, or a better understanding of what you're going through. So our message that we chose was, you are not alone. And with that message, it's just now, how are we going to design it into a poster that feels like Nüfly? And how can we communicate a feeling that this is something I want to keep in my room? It just can't be beautiful typography. So I drafted up several iterations. I shared it with the team. I had the idea of using sunflowers at first. I thought it's something very brightening to see.
Can you show some of these iterations?
Yeah. Oh, that's a great idea.
Oh, boy.
How embarrassing.
By the way, it's in our second hour now. So.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Run the clip.
Roll the clip, please.
Oh, is that what we're doing?
I don't know.
No.
Oh, not yet? Okay.
Not yet.
You shouldn't.
Well,
don't
maybe.
share
I
it
don't
just
know.
yet.
Oh, don't share? Oh,
No?
okay.
You should
Why?
curate the sharing.
Curate the sharing. Okay, we're gonna
Curate.
I'm
live.
just showing.
We're
Okay,
gonna
let's-
live curate this
Don't uncover
right
all the
now.
curtains.
'cause
Let's
we
just talk
have
about it.
no
Let's talk
game
about it.
Let's just
plan.
talk about it.
For now, okay, yeah. I'm not mad at that. Why we're saying this to our chat is because we also want to talk more in depth about this once we actually go live. We understand that there's a sense of relief and closure that we can get when we finally release this, and we could finally talk about the specific details. So please respect us for that, and we are not going to show you early designs just
Why
yet.
not?
Because I think it'll be better. I agree with Don. We shouldn't show early stages
Don just
until
doesn't
we're
like
actually
showing
done.
shit to anybody.
I don't mind sharing stuff, but I actually do agree that we shouldn't share early stages just yet.
We haven't released
Just
yet.
talk about it. Yeah, let's just talk about it.
The whole point is to show some behind the scenes stuff right now.
I think it'd be better to talk more about actual production behind the scenes and show our work after it's released, because right now things can change.
So it's just gonna be us talking for 3 hours straight. No.
I think we should actually be working in a bit, but we're just not done with the introduction. Or should we just cap it at here
Cap
for
it.
now, and then
Set a clip.
learn more about it? Tune in next time.
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry,
Do you
y'all.
have those two clips, or
I do,
that
I do.
one clip? Well,
Yeah.
should we play both of them?
We can.
Let's do both of them.
Okay.
The one at the office first, and then the one at your spot.
Okay. So guys, we are switching up gears. We are keeping our introduction short and sweet, and we will revisit it next time.
I feel like I always gotta be the time checker. Hey guys, it's about that time.
Well, Don just swiped that from you.
Got him.
Okay.
Ah,
All right. I'm gonna play our candle videos now.
Unbelievable.
roll the clip.
All right. Hang tight, hang tight. Switching gears.
If you start calling my name, I go. Life won't ever be the same. I know. 20 years old, what's the age? I grow. Dirty cups all in my place. What's going on, young brother? You doing fine? I know there's lots of things on your mind, and like a mine, it's quiet to the violence when someone crosses the line. But I don't want you in that position. Let's take a ride. I see the concerns will burn you inside. Got the waves and waves and waves, gotta cease. Great chat with the gang, like when we meet in 2 packs of the ham, that's a good evening. Got the waves and waves and waves, gotta cease. Great chat with the gang, like when we meet in 2 packs of the ham, that's a good evening. Got the waves and waves and waves, gotta cease.
I'll be waiting on the signs, baby, when you cross my mind. I ask myself why you don't mind. It's alright, you take your time. I'll be waiting on the signs, baby, when you cross my mind. I ask myself why you don't mind.
The videos, that's just like, packaging, right? Us packaging the candle, us doing product shots, just to show a little behind the scenes, a little glimpse into our process. Trying to think what we should present right now. Should we maybe show the little presentation you did for Natalie's candle packaging?
We can save it for next time because right now we're in
Save
our
it
work
for
session,
next
right?
time? Oh, we're in our work. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
What do you want to
So-
work on?
Yeah, off top, I have 4 cover arts. I'm trying to get them done, but I haven't started. I could start
Okay,
sharing that if you guys want to
let's
watch.
do that.
Maybe
I'm gonna
30
work in the
minutes.
background too.
Yeah. I encourage you guys.
We should
This
just
isn't
crank up
something
some
you have
music
to
or, yeah.
stare at me. Good point.
I'll put a tab.
How about
Maybe like
this?
working next to your buddy if you're at home.
Yeah. How about what if we did 30 minutes each of us sharing a screen? I think that would be 2 hours. And then for yours 30-minute session, send me like a mix or songs you want to play. And then I could play that in the background for our viewers.
Yeah.
How's that sound? Okay.
Yeah, let's do
I'm just
it.
trying to think of what I would work on, but okay, yeah.
I need to use the restroom.
Okay. Go for it. Okay.
You look like you're about to take a shit. Like, why do you look like your
Damn.
smile is like, yeah, I'm going to the bathroom.
Go play
Drop
that
that
for
shit.
now.
Oh
Drop
my
that
god. Unbelievable.
Still here.
Okay. I am opening. Oh, it's on Illustrator actually. I might have a sharing
Oh,
screen.
here.
No, not yet. Desktop 2. All right. These are just very early stages. I am still in the conceptual stages. But I'm just gonna spend this time trying to put some ideas together. Okay, so I do know that I want a similar layout for DJs, but maybe a variation in the background and the color system that can separate them from one another. So I'm Illustrator right now. I had this really cool cloud background image that I found on Unsplash. I am using it as a placeholder right now, and who knows, maybe it might be a part of final design. But after I find an image to start off with, I start exploring some type options and how that might look like. So just getting the most important parts first. I believe having a DJ name is very important. Having the Nüfly branding is very important. And mentioning Care Package 1, I believe would be a great addition to having it connect back to our care package. One thing I do not want to do for this is have the design stray too far from our care package. So how about I bring in our color system just to have. So under our campaigns, this is our Dropbox folder. I don't know if you guys could see it from OBS or, oh, you can. Okay. What am I looking for? I'm looking for posters in, work in progress, color palette. Okay. So let's just drop these guys over, put them over here, just as an option. What I actually have been playing with are our Nüfly colors, and surprisingly, they all look really good with this background. For example, if I use this blue, it's still legible. If I use our Nüfly yellow, still legible. And if I use even our Nüfly pink, still legible. So I think this is very cool. I actually really like this pink. So, yeah, this is pink. This is our Nüfly pink.
Can we make our logo white or
not taking any feedback just yet. This is still very conceptual stages. Let me put my ideas out, and then when it's ready to present, I can't make feedback adjustments while it's this early. Yeah, this is very raw. But I hear you though. I do agree that Nüfly right here is a little dark because it's black. So let me go ahead and bring in our Nüfly logo. All right, Nüfly, brand assets, logo, AI. Okay.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. I did not do.
Roger that.
I grabbed some
shit really fast. It's like,
oh, man.
You guys want to talk about that? All right. So question: is that TMI? Is it Can we talk about poop or what? Is that TMI?
If you feel the need to, by all means, bro. The floor is yours.
That means no.
Okay.
trying to bring it up, or are you just like?
No, I'm just curious. Just curious. Yeah, I'm setting boundaries.
Yeah.
Just wanna
I mean, it's our work session right now. We can we can talk openly.
I was just making a joke, like a passing joke.
Oh, I was serious.
Okay.
Ooh.
So,
right. Sure.
So I've been having this debate. I've been having this debate with my housemate, and it's like, like which hand do you wipe your butt with? Right? Like, is it your dominant hand or your non-dominant hand?
It's your right foot.
It's your right. Or does it
right foot?
Or does it switch when you shower, when you're cleaning? Real questions.
Are you asking our opinions?
Yes.
I see.
He's asking real
dominant hand,
and we're giving him real answers.
Dominant hand. I think a funner question is: do you wipe behind or do you wipe from under? Because what I thought was obvious, I remember one of my friends was like, "Oh, you do that?" I'm like, "You don't?" Like,
Wait, you went from
no, I went from over. I'm not gonna say who, but one of my friends was like, "Oh, what? Like you're supposed to do from under?" I'm like, "You what?" Like,
Under.
that's really odd.
But
Well,
do you
obviously
use a
I'm on that.
tabo though? That's the real question.
Hey, actually,
What
can I
is
take
that?
this? Y'all want a game changer?
Game change.
Oh man,
Y'all want a game? I'm asking y'all. Do you want a game changer?
give
Yeah,
us,
hit it.
give us,
Give it to
give it
us.
to us.
Well, I mean, shout out to my roommate because we have a. It's actually like a I don't even know what the Japanese call it. Like it's a bidet,
Uh-huh.
but it's like a really nice fucking debate.
Debate.
No, bidet.
It's a debate.
Bidet, yeah.
It's a nice debate.
'Cause it has like different like settings and shit, if you will.
It's the pulse.
Like there's I mean, first you can choose between cold or hot water.
Oh, what?
The seat's warm. You know, it's like there's like a seat warmer on it,
Yeah.
and like there's different ways of the streams, I guess. Like there's like a strong stream, or just like
like
that,
the-
like laser blast and shit.
It's work.
And then there's like a pulse type stream where it's like shooting like.
Oh man,
And so it just depends how you want to get your like, you know.
your booty clean.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, when I was in Japan, it really opened my eyes too.
Speaking of bidets, that was actually one of the things I thought was a genius idea when
Toilet
the
paper?
toilet paper thing was
Crisis.
going on. Yeah, I was like, oh, dude, having a bidet would be genius because you would no longer feel the need that you need to go out there and fight for toilet papers.
Yeah.
So we ordered a bidet, but the problem with the one we ordered is that
The stream's too strong.
no.
Your
it
shit
frozen?
bleeding out.
It was because it was only water. You need a bidet that kind of dries too, or else you're still going to be using toilet paper.
So
Yeah.
on that topic,
Okay.
I also researched this too. I've seen people have a specific towel just to wipe.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Wow.
It's kind of
Well-
gross though. Not gonna
Well,
lie.
the whole thing is you're supposed to have a bidet though. You can't just like wipe with that towel. Okay? You don't have because you gotta, you know, it's like when you do the dishes. It's like you gotta rinse it all off. You know.
No, but how can you check if your shit is like fully clean? You know what I'm saying?
You look.
You set a mirror on the floor.
No, I mean I still use toilet paper when it just helps it like get extra clean. It's like using a tabo, but like, you know, automatic.
Mm.
You know, I'm not on that team. So
I can't right now.
The bidet comes with a little mirror on the side.
a rear
Rear view
mirror.
mirror.
Mine actually is a camera.
Oh man.
Oh shit!
Oh.
I'm just
It's
kidding.
connected to your phone.
There's a target
Oh
system.
my god.
You gotta connect to the app.
A bidet monitor.
Oh my god, that's so.
Yeah, it's like a crosshair. Like
Jesus.
Hang tight. I need to change my hard
You need to
drive.
calibrate your.
Oh my god. Y'all are
Yo,
killing me right now.
hey, but let's start a tech startup. Most advanced bidet, like
some AI shit.
algorithms and shit. What the fuck?
It gives you like weekly reports, like it generates like Excel sheets for you.
What?
Colon, the
Based
colon
on your
report.
results, you
Tuesday.
should stop eating so late on Wednesday nights. On Thursday, we have to do extra cleaning.
On
But
Tuesday, it's only 75% clean.
Oh my god.
the bidets that Kaz were mentioning with all those perks, those will run you up though. Keep that in mind. The bidet I copped was like $75. The other ones with all those additional features, including that dryer, were near 300 from what I was seeing.
Yeah, but my roommates was like damn near like a rack.
Mm.
It's
You
like a
gotta put them in
Camry.
hand too. Yeah,
It's like buying a Camry.
for your. Yeah, take care of your butthole. You know.
A PSA: if you can't talk about this with your friends, y'all ain't friends.
Which one did you
Oh
you guys got
my
the tushy? What day did you guys have the tushy one?
It was,
I have the tissue
I think this was the
You
one.
have
It
the
was
tissue?
like bamboo. I don't remember the brand name.
It's
I
funny
have a
because I
tissue
just
one.
recently heard a entrepreneur podcast, and whatever inventions was, I don't know what invention, but it was like one of her products, the tushy.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, it's alright, but it's like you really have to adjust your gauge for your toilet water because
Okay.
it's like it splits it. So if it's like on blast, your shit it's like a laser pointer, bro. Like, it's your shit gets fucked up. My shit was fucked up.
I mean, it's pretty odd when you're not used to it too. You know, like for
Yeah,
the first time.
Sensational. It's like getting your nose swabbed for the first time. You know, it's just like,
Yeah.
oh,
Well, what's funny is
oh.
Have I just been violated?
I did give consent.
it's a violation for sure.
Nah.
what's like interesting is like bidets have been kind of normal on like different parts of the world.
Right.
You know, it's
For
like
sure.
it's like
Oh.
it's minimal. I mean, like it's everywhere. Like
Thank you for the follow, Anthon.me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm looking for texture. So maybe make this
So
more
Dan, can you
interesting.
tell us more about where these cover arts are going?
Where are these what?
Where these cover arts are going?
Yeah, these cover arts are for our 4 DJ mixes. These will be on potentially SoundCloud. It will be on SoundCloud first, but one of our team's concern is hopefully there will not be any copyright issues that happen. But regardless, one way or another, we will deliver our audience a solid experience for how you can experience our care package. But right now, these cover arts are for our DJ mixes. And this was kind of a last minute plugin. That's why I'm a little confusion when I think about this. Okay.
That's kind of tight too.
I like where this is going. But
Oh, that's tight.
I just want the texture. Uno momento. Here we go. Alright, let's try different blend modes. Darken. Can't see anything. Multiply. The goal here is to have this look relaxing and dreamy. Wow.
That looks like Doraemon
This?
a little bit. Yeah.
Should this maybe be gray? Nope. Maybe. Maybe pink? Can't see that. Let's try 50% black. Darn it. I'm on Illustrator, bro.
Whoa.
I'm not gonna lie, I first opened Photoshop and I thought about it. I'm like, ugh, I should go on Illustrator.
It ain't it.
so you're indoctrinated.
I miss Photoshop so much.
You
Old
don't
Bay.
use Photoshop anymore?
No, it's not that. It's just, I think I owe it to myself to get more comfy on Illustrator.
It's kinda tight.
Interesting. Yeah, but not the relaxing part. This kind of sepia.
I like it.
Typography is so much
That's
better
kinda
on
cool.
Illustrator.
What's that color?
This is it's like a gray. It doesn't hit that dreamy though.
What? Where is it?
Hmm?
How come I can't? Where'd it go?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, that one.
What? This
Like-
one?
Oh, saturation. Sorry.
Wait,
This
what?
one better.
Really?
Which one is this?
This
maybe it's the
is
bathroom
saturation. Yeah, Belinda, you're talking about color at first.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm so confused.
I'm not getting that dreamy though. Screen.
Wanna
Hold up.
I want to shout out to people in here,
Please.
just because I'm looking at some of y'all names and just like questioning.
Oh, how do you see that?
To see, you go on the Twitch and then you see like click on the arrow
The arrow
Maybe
on the right side.
on the right side.
You don't see it.
I don't see an arrow on the right side. What are you?
Where are you on? Are you on
I'm on the Twitch app.
on the app? I don't know about the app. I'm on just like on a browser.
Oh, you're just on the browser.
Mm-hmm.
All right, hold on. Yeah, go do your thing though. Sorry, I was just wondering.
I'm just looking at very naughty wife.
What's up, very
ZUFX.
naughty wife? Shout them out, Cass.
I'm trying to pronounce this one. Need hum. Yeah, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. What up, Gina?
Oh, hey.
Shout
Gina.
out
Supporter.
Gina, number one.
We got Isaiah in here.
Oh,
Isaiah's in here?
Isaiah's Isaiah, yo,
as
what
we're
up,
designing this
Isaiah?
cover
Oh,
art.
shoot. Wow. What's up, Isaiah?
Hey,
Hot local mom.
Maybe I should
Hana, what's
throw-
good?
Hi, Hana.
Commander Root.
I'm gonna throw our faces in here.
I see you often. Same with Chow Feng. Top questioner, you know.
Hey.
who is very naughty white? What the fuck?
Wait, did you saw it?
Yeah, I saw it. I see it now.
Chat, feel
I
free to
wonder if
ask us.
Isaiah's just got it running in the back or something.
Yeah, feel free to ask us anything, whether it
So
be
feedback.
what we're
some live
doing.
feedback.
Maybe if you wanna
Dan
talk
doesn't
about
want any
current
feedback
events.
right now.
Yeah, I'm just very in the conceptual phases. Like I don't even know what I want, so I'm just playing around with it. This is a very normal procedure that I do, and it's not into something that I really gravitate towards. Can I then contrast feedback against?
Hey, Isaiah. We getting there. We getting there. It's a process. I can't. It's hard to like look at.
Character. Maybe 20. That's looking pretty good.
It'll be dope to come up with some new ways to make everything more interactive for everyone too.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So if you guys have an idea, let us know too. You know, shit.
This whole week I've been looking for like ways of what abolishing the police would look like. That's all I can think about.
Yeah.
And,
What have you been
what's up,
consuming?
Isaiah? You just followed us.
Oh, just stopping by before work. Great work, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Isaiah.
Isaiah is he's a ER nurse in New York.
Oh wow.
Shout out to you, man.
Damn.
Just out there helping save people
Frontline.
for sure. You are appreciated. Thank you. We gotta make some emoticons, guys.
No, that'd be fun.
We gotta make
custom
some
ones.
stickers so we can start subbing stuff out.
That you can do that.
Um,
We need to get subs on our Twitch.
It'd be tight if there was a sound.
Is there a sound?
Can't you make a sound too?
Yeah.
so it does make a sound.
Dan
We
just
can-
it's
yeah.
very
You have to be on OBS,
invasive.
On Streamlabs, we can change the sound to any clip, but right now it's just this bell ring.
It's very loud.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
got
sometimes-
Splice, and we can just substitute that for like a like a synth lead or something. Like something that sounds like cooler.
I'd be down for that.
Just make refrigerator sounds.
You know what's funny? Splice. If you ever been on there, they have stuff like that.
Oh.
Like they have a whole like drum kit that's all household items.
I have like 32 gigs of samples somewhere in my room.
We should also just pull Kaz's beats too.
And they're like beep.
Huh?
I'd be down for that.
We should have like a music show one time.
We should have a couple of those.
Fundraisers.
Like, we can do
At
like
least-
a
Like
fucking
a-
DJ and shit too.
We should do
Yeah.
a series of those, I feel like.
Yeah, that could take away from like once we like give us a little break from the work stuff too.
Yeah.
After we drop.
After we drop this.
There's been a lot of like virtual shows and stuff too.
Yeah. I'm gonna
I still haven't really
download
peeked on
Mojave today, and I'm gonna finally really want to figure out OBS, and I got the stream keys. I want to build out a show. Yeah, it'd be cool. I want to build out a show with these mixes. I want to figure out how to like come up with some dope visuals. Like this could, I've been watching a lot of trapping in Japan videos, you know?
Like selling drugs?
What?
No, it's a YouTube channel.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's like a YouTube. It's like they have like these a lot of I think they're Japanese produced trap shit too.
I think so, yeah.
Well, a lot of it's probably international, but like it's like all the visuals are kind of like they kind of match because it's like trap. It's like feature based, but like with like Japanese samples or something that's like kind of reminiscent of like Tokyo or something.
Mhm.
And it's just like then they got like Bart Simpson on lead or some shit.
oh, I see.
You know, it's,
Oh, I've
Dude,
seen them.
one of the mixes, I think it's Trapping in Japan 11. That one is just like one long drone shot of people lining up to go see the fireworks show in Japan. And the first, you're just in this long ass line, the perspective of the drone, right? Like just kind of above people a little bit, and it's got like lo-fi trap hip hop like playing with that, you know, kind of it sets
Is it,
a
like,
different kind of
colored?
tone, you know, with this like otherwise like looks like a boring shot, but like it leads up into the top of the hill, and then it shows all the fireworks going off in the background and goes to the music. So let me see if I can pull up. That one's like my favorite.
is it like colored, like corrected a certain way?
No, it just looks high quality. Like it looks really high quality. Let me see if I can find that particular one. Is it 11 or 10? Fuck, which one was it? It's just like a really long like fireworks show. Where is that one at?
Very naughty wife. Oh, yeah.
I swear I've seen that person more than once, like in the chat.
So maybe one of the homies.
What's up, Commander Root?
Oh, I meant Trapping in Japan 13.
Put it in the chat.
Huh?
Put it in the chat.
In Twitch chat.
I throw it in the chat one time. One time
Oh
for the
yeah,
one time.
here. Okay, hold up. Let me.
One time for the one time.
One time.
Let's
They have a lot of
see.
visuals for I think it's just one guy that does that channel.
Yeah. Shout out to Ryan Celsius Sounds. The dude
Oh,
has
Zach.
470,000 subscribers.
It looks good, Dan.
I think so too.
Just send it.
I'm biased to green. Anything.
I kind of want a different, like, shade of green blue, though. I don't know.
I want to actually vary this background.
Oh, you want to vary the background? Okay.
Should we?
What you thinking?
Yeah.
Cause all right, let me just get our artist down. Isaiah,
I'm not
Miles,
sold on this
Medina,
particular tone right now.
Miles Medina.
I like the
Rooney,
pink cloud.
Lucci, HUVH, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh,
Right here. All right.
Hot local mom.
Got very naughty wife and hot local mom.
What
going
the
on?
fuck?
The MILFs are up in here.
What the fuck?
Alright.
You know the creepy thing would be it should be like some other like 27-year-old dude. Just playing.
Oh, keeping in mind too that this is a square. It looks pretty cool.
What you had it before?
Can we
Yeah.
change the
it was
tone of
yellow.
the background?
Yeah. What tone? What color do you not like?
The greenish of it? I don't know.
Linda, when
Like the
when I saw that
teal.
clip of the DDR guy, I was fucking laughing.
Which one? Can you send it?
It's the one that you sent. It's
Oh, the one I
it's
sent?
like 1 minute in. It's like the first clip you see, or one of the first clips you see.
Oh, in the video?
Yeah, in the video.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, dude.
Because I used to be part of that scene though.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah, yeah.
I was never that good, but I wanted to be.
Like I used to travel to California just to go fucking to those tournaments and shit, or like watch and be a spectator.
Yeah. I fucking love Oh man.
Because that
It was
video
so
is
serious.
that video is specifically from this community called DDR Freak.
Oh really?
Yeah, it was like a forum back in like the late 90s, 2000s, where it was just like they would post up all like the tournaments like going on like throughout the country and mainly in Northern California. Yeah, no, just like people were just like, you know how big forums were back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like it took you so long to build your clout. Like, you know, some forums had like a level system.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah,
They make you work for it.
like how many posts you have and shit.
So shut.
And they had like the section for videos. And this is before streaming. You have to download all the videos. You don't just like stream that shit. You download it to your hard drive and then you watch it.
Yeah. Damn.
Yes, you can even preview it before. Like you have to just. It's just crazy. It's just that part of the internet just kind of boggles my mind now.
Yeah. Another lifetime ago.
Like we have it so good now.
It's all relative, right?
Well, yeah. Now there's like a million videos to watch and shit. So many rabbit holes.
Yeah. I couldn't figure out what I wanted to to watch last night before I went to bed. And my Hulu like fucking renewed itself, even though I had paused my subscription. It paid for another month, so I was like, "Fuck, all right, let me look
Another
through
month of
Hulu
binging.
to figure out if I want to watch anything on Hulu."
Hulu has some good shows though.
They do.
They have the best shows probably. So our selection.
Do they? I don't know. I started like, I don't know, because I had watched Black as Fuck on Netflix a couple of times now, so I never watched Blackish, the ABC show that Kenya did, and I started like watching it last night, and then I passed out to it. I woke up this morning, I was like, I'm pretty good. I don't need to watch any more of that.
Is that did they get compared or something?
Because Kenya did it on ABC, it was under like network restrictions, right? Like you can't do certain things, you can't talk about certain things. After watching a couple episodes of it last night, it made me realize like it was probably it was watered down, a little censored, you know, like not, you know, I feel like Black as Fuck on Netflix was pretty raw and unfiltered. Pretty crazy, man. They got like one episode where Kenya and Kenya Barris, the creator, he's also the main actor in the show too, for Black as Fuck, and his character and Rashida Jones' character, they get they don't realize that they're going to like a hip hop rave. Like they're like, oh shit, their assistant makes like a little pun or a little joke at them, like, okay, well, just make sure you guys stay hydrated when you guys are rolling. And they're like, what are you talking about? They're like, yeah, this thing you guys are going to, people get fucked up there, and they roll, and they, you know, like they're on E and shit. They're like, what? We didn't know that. And so they end up having to like use the assistant's plug to get some shit, and then they go to the party and they get fucked up there, and Rashida Jones is just like rolling and dancing and like,
they're like actually like rolling in there.
Yeah, they're actually
Shout out to
rolling in
Rashida
there.
Jones.
Yeah, shout out to Rashida Jones, man.
You're fine.
Like Aubrey Plaza's fine.
Oh, shout out to Aubrey Plaza. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, but Rashida Jones, man, man, she like they get fucked up. Just like Kenya like spots his teenage daughter in the crowd, and she's high and fucked up too, and it's just like this kind of generational it's a conundrum almost, like, okay, you know, you're young enough to still be hip to go to these things and get fucked up, but like, can you imagine running into your dad or your mom at a show while you're like fucked up like that?
And both you guys are fucked up.
Yeah, so they had this whole exchange where like, what are you doing here? It's like, what are you doing here? And they're like, are you high? Like the dad's like, are you high? It's like, no, like, are you high? Like, and they're both, I don't know, man. It's definitely a funny scenario.
I could see it breaking down barriers.
Oh yeah, for sure. But you wouldn't have a moment like that on like a ABC network show though, right? I feel like they wouldn't do something like that, that explicit almost, where like they do it like unfiltered almost. Yeah,
that's the difference with Hulu and Netflix. Netflix like produces their own work. Well, Hulu has like selection as far as like stuff that's like old and shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like I love watching like Fresh Off the Boat and stuff.
Oh yeah.
They don't have that on Netflix.
Oh yeah, they don't have that on Netflix. That's
it's just certain shows, like, you know, like some like older, like, because they have a lot. Yeah, they have a lot of like network and syndicated shows, like archives of them and shit.
Yeah.
But I mean, Netflix is more superior when it comes to like producing like their own shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I see good shows on Hulu though, for sure. You know, it's like apples and oranges, right? They're all good. They just taste a little different. exactly. Yeah,
I'm on
I don't
this
know.
thing called
After
Midnight
this-
Pulp.
Huh?
I'm on this well, I don't pay for the subscription. It's like you can use it for free, but it's this thing called Midnight Pulp.
Oh yeah,
And
what was
it's all
that?
it's all cult movies, like a lot of horror, a lot of action, a lot of
Oh,
like anime and shit.
okay.
And it's like a lot of stuff like Old Boy.
Oh,
Because they have a lot of like Asian films, like South Korean, Japanese. They even have like European shit, like some Dutch films. But they're all like you've never heard of a lot of these films before. And a lot of like
Interesting.
classic anime, like classic cult anime, like Cowboy Bebop.
okay. Can you drop the?
It's
the
it's like
info?
The free
it's free and it just just has ads and shit.
Okay.
during the movie.
Yeah, or whatever it is you watch. Because I watch right now I'm watching Samurai Cat.
I want to see
Samurai
what is that?
Cat?
Is this literally a cat that's
It's more of like a
samurai?
lighthearted show. But it's like it's about the samurai that's like disenfranchised, meaning that he doesn't have like a clan or like a castle that he's part of.
Wait, it's live action?
It's a show. It's like a live action.
Oh wow.
But it's like more comedic and shit.
It's pretty tight.
You seen it? Or-
I'm looking at the trailer right now.
I mean, but yeah, check out the app though, because it's like
This is an app
it's an app.
for your laptop or your phone.
Your phone. Well, I just like throw it on my Apple TV.
Ah.
I mean, yeah, you can do it on your. I think you can do it on your. Through the browser too. The app looks way better than the website though.
The app on your phone?
Oh, well, I use it on my iPad.
Oh, your iPad. Wait, is this for your? Hold up. Is this for your phone or your laptop?
Either way.
I don't have an iPad.
Don't know what to
so-
do for my.
Oh, I need to use Chromecast.
It's where I saw this movie called The Pool, where this guy was like, it's a horror film where the guy was like, he gets trapped in this like Olympic-sized pool.
He gets trapped in it?
Yeah, because it's drained. There's no water in it.
Oh
Like,
shit!
Whoa.
Like he falls asleep in it. Like he was like falling. He was like in a floaty, and then he wakes up and like the whole pool is drained.
Oh fuck!
And so it's like so deep that he can't climb. He just can't just climb out of it because it's like that deep.
Yeah.
And so like the whole like half the movie he's just like figuring out ways to like climb, like get out of it. It's almost like it's like Saw kind of.
It's like Saw.
Yeah, because he ends up like falling from a distance and like hurting his ankle.
Oh shit!
And like his girlfriend actually comes and tries to she actually realizes he's there. She tries to like see if he's there, and she ends up falling in there and cracking her head.
Oh my god!
Jeez.
And then fucking an alligator shows up.
What?
It's like a Thai film, I think.
It's a Thai film, bro.
Yeah. Or it's either Thai or like Indonesian or something. But yeah, it was pretty crazy.
Damn, dude. That reminds me of a lot of Haruki Murakami novels. A lot of his novels have this like running imagery of wells and how like the characters they like to like they kind of dream about wells a little bit. They climb into the wells. The wells kind of change shape. Like the walls can like one book has the character like climbing into the well and just like sitting down there for hours. And as they're sitting down there, they start to adjust the wall environment. Like it's the walls around them turn into jelly, and when they push through, like they get into this other world. There's like a hotel room with this woman that they can't see, and there's like a bottle of wine inside like a bucket of ice. And it's, I don't know, man, it's pretty crazy. Like just the imagery of wells and kind of how that like that, how that's like a running metaphor in things.
If you know you say that, it kind of remind me of Murakami in a way where it was like, you know how Murakami will talk to something in detail for like a while.
Yeah.
So the whole movie's like, you only really have one scene where it's just the well, where you're just not the well, the pool, because the whole thing like takes place in the pool.
Damn.
I mean, there's like some flashback, but I think for the most part, you're just fucking like
In the pool.
Yeah.
That reminds me of that James Franco movie. Was it James Franco? I think it was James Franco, where it was that guy who had his arm caught between a rock, and he was there for like 5 days.
Shit. Which one's that?
I know what you're talking about.
Oh, something hour. Or what was it?
I forgot.
Longest hour.
The longest hour?
Is it? I don't know.
No, I don't know.
Oh.
No. Fuck, I forgot what that.
What's crazy about this movie, I couldn't finish it because it was like so like kind of gruesome.
Yeah. I
Wait,
can't
which
do
one?
certain movies.
The pool. It became like kind of gruesome at one point. It's like a mix of like Saw and like Final Destination.
I need to watch that then. I just watched The Witch recently. That movie, I would.
Yeah,
highly
you're
recommend.
a horror dude, right?
Yeah.
Dude, you'd probably fuck with this app then.
Yeah, I'm not really a horror type.
I'll peep it.
And they got a lot of like martial arts stuff for some reason too.
I think Yellow reads the best. Why? I put the timestamp down here. Does this look too biblical referencing?
Yes.
Okay.
Like it looks like a scripture.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Yeah,
Austin
that doesn't
3:16.
read as like a. Yeah, that
Like
doesn't
that?
read as a time stamp.
Okay.
Also, not quite sold on that shade of blue in the back.
All right. Well, I changed it because you didn't want it teal. What do you want? So this is it originally, and I changed it to a lighter, like more desaturated blue. I even changed it to purple.
Maybe purple? I don't know.
I tried the purple. It looked really dark.
Or really light. It just looks really dark right now in general. Like it just.
Oh, if
the-
it's
the
dark,
flat tone of it, like I don't
it might be this layer. Whoops. Oh, this wasn't even showing. Maybe if we brighten it. To white. Huh. Don't see anything. Oh.
Can we make that that background like the light blue color instead? I don't know how to.
A light blue.
A really light blue. That still looks like. Doesn't look like.
Purple. Green. Blues around like right here. And we want to brighten. Maybe we just brighten the entire image. Nope.
That's too bright.
Something like that.
Isn't that a little overblown now? Oh shit. No, I liked like the shade of sky was fine. I think it's just the clouds that looked a little. How do we just?
You want just the clouds to be brightened.
No. I was saying I liked where you had it. I just thought that the clouds were a little overblown. Like if
I got you.
Like the. Yeah.
I got you. Let me just. Look. Softer. Alright, hold on, let me just do this again. Flow 30. Maybe like that.
That looks
This is
slightly dark now.
This is before and after.
What? Let me see. What was it?
This was before and then after. Before, after. I think the after looks better. There's more like it's not as hot in the bright areas.
I feel like it's too dark now. Is there?
Yeah, this looks good.
All right.
Let's go export this. Where is my export? W.
Is it weird that the bottom is like a different blue than the top?
You don't have to worry too much about the bottom because I'm only cropping like it to like 1/3 on top.
Okay.
Let's leave this less teal, more blue, brighter sky. Keep this guy. Not this one. Let's lock that layer. Try and get into this clipping group. Go back. Click. Click. Okay. Delete. I'm gonna go ahead and place a new cloud photo that we just revised. Brighter sky. Okay. This.
Do you think we put too much grain on it?
The grain was on the image already.
Oh.
Found properties. Wait, no, appearance. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't add any green to it.
Looks dreamier,
What?
the background,
Looks dreamier.
than the
My dreams are dark.
green tone.
Uh, Oops. Yeah, I think yellow might read the best still. I think the cloud should be lowered a bit. Alright, we are at 2 o'clock mark. Someone hop over? Share screen on what you're working on?
Kaz?
Do mine now. I just exported a new version of mine. Maybe we can just try it on live.
Yeah.
What do you mean
If
try
I do want
live?
to take a break real quick, since we're on 2 hours of working.
Uh-huh.
It all maybe like sometimes you just gotta like take a step up and stretch out. Start-
Yep, I just moved my chair out and now I'm standing.
Well, you don't have to stand. This is more breathing, so.
Oh, are you saying like let's not just watch
Actually, since
the breathing exercise, but
Let's
do the breathing exercise?
let's just try it because just to try it. QA.
Alright, let's do
Yeah,
it.
so-
Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing.
Kaz, you want to share your screen?
Oh, shit.
Oh shit, he left.
Yeah, yeah, real
I
quick.
probably hit the wrong button.
Oh.
So,
No, I think you should still do some more flow if you got a moment.
It crashed my Zoom.
Oh,
Okay, so-
dang.
I don't know why I did that. Right when I hit share, it fucking crashed.
Yeah, let's do the breathing exercise and then we can kind of dive into Dawn's wipe flow.
Yeah, because I don't know if because I don't really want to. Should we like look at it behind the under the hood? I think we could just show it. I don't know if do we need to show the After Effects part of it.
Preferably.
Yeah, I can just run through it.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
run through it a little bit.
Okay, so but we'll just try the exercise.
I'm gonna
for
do
now.
the exercise right now too.
Okay, so just keep in mind when there's when it's exhale, think of like a balloon. Don't just like exhale all your air out right away. Like let it seep out first.
Hmm.
That's the only disclaimer I'll have. Okay, ready? So you're gonna inhale. Exhale slowly. So you're gonna go another cycle. So inhale. idea is just to like time the your lung capacity to the end of the 8 seconds, and then you just kind of keep doing that to kind of slow down your like your breathing.
I like it a lot, dude. When exhaling at that rate, it feels very natural to want to close your eyes for some reason.
Interesting. I remember I had problems with like exhaling like hella fast. Like because when I take like a deep breath, I just want to go like just let it all out and stuff.
Yeah.
Holding it is the hard part for sure.
Yeah.
Is there a reason why we should be exhaling so slowly?
I mean, it's all I don't know. I couldn't tell you like scientifically, but I mean, just like in my opinion, I feel like it's just to kind of train your lung capacity to not just like kind of work in a sporadic manner too. You know, because like swimmers and like runners and athletes will they have good control of their lungs. And that's like because you take in the air, but then it's like you just gotta just like expel it all right away.
The release part is the therapy almost in the exercise, right? Being able to let go, breathe it out, instead of keeping it all in. Maybe it's
and also
on
the
release.
speed that you keep it in too, because sometimes like you can, because I mean the whole thing is to bring in oxygen, but then you just gotta like exhale it out super fast. You know what I mean? So I mean it's just one way to just help slow us down too, I feel like.
I'm really digging the pink. It looks a lot closer. Yeah.
So this is with the changes that we talked about too. You know.
Yeah.
I noticed there was a fade from Hey There to Here's a breathing exercise here. Do you think it would be stronger if it was just a hard change?
Is there a way?
I don't think
can
there's a
you
fade.
play that again?
Oh.
What are you talking about?
There's no fade.
My bad. Maybe it
Is
was
there
a lag.
fade? Can
I
you
saw a
actually
fade too.
can you play this
Maybe it's
again?
maybe it was just lagging. That's pretty hard. It's a hard change. You know, it's funny.
And then
I
it would
thought,
just loop, huh?
yeah, it would just loop. It's funny because the actual music kind of did end up being like perfect for it. Because like there's certain drops where it changes, it kind of matches up.
Yeah. This is the original version too, right? Is it this?
No, it's not the chopped and screwed.
It's not the chopped and screwed.
Another joke here.
Slowed edit.
Oh shit. Yeah, I feel like it did really go well with it. Yeah.
Go After Effects.
Can you send that in the group chat?
Yeah.
I want to look at it on my phone.
You see After Effects right now?
No.
We do not.
Hold on.
So the cap on Instagram videos is a minute. Whoa. Just an idea. Not that we have to do it, but do you think there's value in having it go, hey there, here's
Like
a
bring it
breathing
all the way to a
exercise for
minute?
you? No. Just having a countdown. Like, hey there, here's a
See, I
breathing
was thinking
exercise
about
for you.
that too,
3,
because
2, 1, go. You know.
Yeah, because when I was trying to play with y'all, there was like kind of like oh shit, it just starts.
It is really quick. You have
Yeah.
like a second to start. If
Maybe
just for
more
me-
dialogue, like, hey there, we made something for you. Here's a breathing exercise. 3, 2, 1. Or, are you ready? Actually, hey there, we made something for you. here's a breathing exercise for you. Are you ready? And then it goes into the breathing exercise. So a couple of lines.
That's a lot. I think just 3, 2, 1 would be good.
Like or what we got already.
Yeah. Because what's great about it right now is that it's high. Here's what we're gonna do. Get ready for it, and then the get ready is at 3.
There's no
2,
get ready right now.
1. Yeah.
What I was thinking was, it's very hard to know that what count it is on, right? So what I was thinking was, hey there, here's a breathing exercise 4, 7, 8. Because if you look at the top right corner, it's barely visible. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what if we? Yeah. Hey there. It'll be like, hey there, here's a breathing exercise. It's like 4 plus 7 plus 8. Breathe in for 4.
Maybe it would
What if
blink
we actually
in.
put
Maybe it
the
would
numbers?
blink in like 4 blink, 7 blink, 8 blink.
Yeah. And it says on the bottom of the number, it's like, inhale, hold, exhale.
Yeah, like numbers, like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. Because
it's
kind of hard to know like what
where you're at.
Yeah, where you're at, and also like you're just visual, unless you want to go through the visualization of it, right? Like
Yeah, I mean, that's part of the
visually,
design too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see numbers on there too.
When you say numbers, Kaz, I don't think Don means like 1 inhale, 2 hold. But I think he's mentioning that 4, 7, 8.
The
Maybe
sequence.
we can quickly introduce it. Like, hey there, here's a 4, 7, 8 breathing exercise for you.
Yeah. And it says like inhale for 4, inhale, or inhale for 4 seconds.
Yeah, inhale for 4 seconds. Hold for 7 seconds. Exhale for 8 seconds.
Exactly. Yeah.
What if we did like a like would it come in between like each section?
No, I would say
Right
Just at the
before?
beginning. Just at the beginning.
Just at the beginning. It just explains it in the beginning, and then you can have the visual representation after, because it's just very hard to gauge time by an expanding circle.
Yeah.
Like I was looking at it and I'm like, okay, I'm inhaling as the circle is going bigger or whatever, but I have no context to what I'm like represent or correlating it with, right? Like
I feel like, we have a little bit of time to put some kind of instruction in the beginning, right? Because right now we only have 45 seconds for this video, right? For this motion graphic. So we can probably put in a little bit of time to indicate, that it's a 4, 7, 8 breathing exercise.
So nothing on the on the parts where it's like going through it.
Yeah, I think the going through it part is perfect.
Okay. And so we're just putting it like right before. So is there still going to be a countdown for it, or is it just more of instruction?
just
I feel like instruction is fine. We don't need to count down.
What if it was like it's almost like an
Yeah.
instruction, but it's like it's both like where it's like it'll show up like 4 something inhale, right, and 7 hold. So it's like, how like
You
it's
can
3,
still
2,
read
1.
like a countdown,
Yeah, it's like 3,
the
2, 1,
number
so-
could be like right center in the middle, right? And then you would have like inhale for the number in the middle, second, and then the inhale and then the seconds, that should be like pretty small, right? But the emphasis should be on the number still. And then exhale, or no, hold 7, what is it?
I think I got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it'll be like 3 seconds, right? Because it's like 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
The whole instruction will
So you need to add.
we'll take
three
up
more
3
seconds
seconds.
in.
Yeah.
You think that's a good idea?
I think I mean, I could definitely felt like the
Or 4 seconds. Was it 4 seconds?
where it's
Was
like
it
the 2 slides are only so much time to like
Oh, no,
compute
it's
what the fuck's going on right now.
Yeah.
It's like, hey there, here's the breathing
need a little
exercise
bit
for
more
you, and then like
buffer. Even
after you read
second too, yeah.
after you read breathing exercise, you literally have like a millisecond to start.
Yeah.
Like so yeah, so maybe 3 seconds will help prep them and kind of at the same time explain everything too.
Exactly. Multifunctional.
Thanks, B.
What?
Multifaceted.
Multifaceted. Multifunctional.
Multifunctional.
I'm just putting in a little bit of commentary. What?
You're right.
Want me to just stay silent in the corner over
No
here?
one said that.
Okay, I think that's a good feedback. Yeah. Should I go through anything else or what time is it? I still got
He's got
maybe like 15
13, bro.
minutes.
Yeah.
13 minutes.
The thing is, it's this design's pretty simple though.
You just played 13 more times.
I mean, I think with this graphic, we just kind of like approached it like a regular graphic, like static, and something that's like simple, minimal, but it has intent and also looks cool, or it has like the colors and tones and the feeling that we've been trying to express this whole time. Because I mean, the color palette is it's slightly different from I mean, I think it's still pretty like on point with what we did for the poster and the zine and stuff. But it's it kind of conveys that too. We have the circle, which kind of represents your lungs in a way. So I mean, it's very minimal, because I mean, I'm trying to I wish I prepared this better.
Yeah, I think we kept it minimal because we don't want to take away or distract you from the whole exercise itself.
Yeah,
Right.
We're trying to.
Yeah, that's a good point with the with this countdown, because it even when you do regular exercise and shit, you can't just go on the stop of a dime. There's like a countdown.
Yeah, we might have ADHD, but we don't. It's not that fast. We need to be able to process a little bit.
Yeah, and I don't even know if I have any more of these other copies that we had of these other gauges, and that we saw. And I mean, I'm pretty proud to say that our shit's on it. It's like not shits on it, but just to bring with everything, you can bring your aesthetic to it.
Yeah.
Anything could be. That's the thing. Like we were talking about stealing earlier. The thing is, when you borrow an idea, you're not really stealing it, because it's still going to come from your hand, and it's still going to come out different. It's not going to look exactly the same, so it's going to be different, So there's something to be said about just kind of repurposing an idea or unpacking it, and then you just do your stilo. So I think that's what we did here. As far as that's something I want to do, because motion graphics, that's one of my main roles here at Nüfly, and it's actually kind of one of my youngest disciplines. I don't feel as confident with doing this type of stuff as say just drawing or something. And so which is cool, because it gives me an outlet to express it, because sometimes when you're trying to learn something but you don't know what to do, it takes longer to learn, because it's you're just trying to figure out stuff to do to make yourself better. But if you actually have a purpose and stuff, you can actually zone in on something and actually make something that has function, versus just making a bunch of stuff that's has no purpose, I guess.
Yeah, it gives meaning
cool.
to what you work on, right?
Yeah. So I mean, that's what's cool about working with Nüfly. I mean, especially because under the discipline of motion graphics, because this is I'm literally learning as I go too. As far as I'm sure everyone's like that too when it comes to their trade or their craft, because you should always learn something new. And so I mean, yeah, this is the first one I've done officially for Nüfly. I mean, we've tinkered here with other stuff, but I want to make some more shit as far as just like cool stuff that we can do to switch up the media.
Mhm. Yeah.
Like
It's just the beginning.
I can
Yeah.
see this even being like the first frame of this could be like a little card that we can include with anything that we sell. And that can have its own little QR code. Like that can be like our little gift. Like it could be like a little greeting card that we give to people, And when they scan the QR code in the back, it could like send them to this video. They could have it, maybe Dropbox. They can like save the video for their phone, and they can use it as a real tool in their phone when they're like they've been scrolling through too much like Instagram or Twitter, and they're like, oh my god, it's too much. I need a recenter. I don't know. It could be useful.
it could help, break up the chaos.
The noise, the white noise.
Yeah. Which is this what I'm starting to get that realization too, that something like this is valuable because we're just trying to break that certain rhythms and patterns and stuff that's causing us to get anxiety too. I mean, what better way to fight it is right in the trench too, where people are doing it. You're seeing that shit. So
yeah, if you
about 8 minutes.
if you screen recorded this, just tag us. You know what I'm saying? Just tag us. We're gonna come after y'all.
I would be
We're
proud.
gonna give it away. Like
Someone would actually
we're gonna
listen.
give it away with our shit over it. Just don't tamper with our shit. We're gonna give it to you for free.
Yeah, but I want to make definitely more animations and stuff. I mean, there's a lot of work to do animations. This one's really simple, but I want to make some more complex shit too. Just gotta figure out how. So
That's like the beauty of it. It's like you keep running into problems that you want to add, and it's like you look into tutorials and you just go deeper and deeper, and that just adds to your like tool set. Like, oh, I could do that because I from that project I did this, and then
throw it in the bag.
Yep, it just keeps going. Like that's so tight.
Yeah, shout out tutorials. I mean, that's why I'm excited to be like work. I'm gonna be having a lot more free time. Because just the whole like freelancer. I mean, just kind of stepping away from this other company, and because what I really want to do in my free time is like learn more shit, especially like After Effects and 3D. And it takes time though, like just to sit down, through a tutorial. And I mean, I like stuff like this because it's like right before you start something new, you want to kind of reset your palette, whatever it is, or your mind palette. Like if you're listening to music or watching TV or something, you want to do something to kind of reset that and then jump into your next thing. And something quick breathing exercise could be something cool.
Yeah.
Like it's like lighting
visual
a candle
candy
too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like when you light a candle, you're setting the tone. You're letting that kind of set your intention and shit. So it's cool.
Yeah.
So I think I'm pretty good.
Should we pass the sticks over to Dawn?
Yeah,
Let's do it.
I'll take over.
Yeah.
So mine, y'all. I just got on this like Webflow game. You know what I'm saying? It's
Hey,
like brand new. I haven't done this, so don't judge me. Yo.
Don't judge you. Okay.
Give me one moment. Uno momento. That's
what are you working on today, Don?
I am working on. What am I working on? I'm working on the website. I think. Wait, what are you guys singing? Are you guys seeing Twitch right now?
Yeah,
You listen to some Jay Prince over there?
seeing Miles Medina.
Is he on right now?
No, he's not on right now. All right. So I've been working on our website. Wait, you guys see my whole desktop?
Yeah, you want to hide your notes and your messenger and
That Google Translate.
OnlyFans.
Hey, fuck that guy.
Hey, fuck that guy for real.
if you double click the browser, it'll full screen for you.
Oh crap!
There you go.
Yeah. So I've been learning this program called
Yeah.
Webflow. It's very similar to Squarespace, which I've used in the past. but it's actually way more advanced as in terms of customization. You could add. So it might seem like you just drag and drop things, but these are actually just buckets of things that you have to build on top of each other. So say that I need to make a button. I need to make a button, add the links, where it goes, all that stuff. So there's a lot of planning that's involved into creating this. Am I allowed to show different pages, or
Maybe just not the shop.
just not the shop? Okay, cool. Yeah, we could go to the about me, and yeah, this is kind of like what I've built out so far. A lot of long nights and sweating, and it's just I got to here. But what we're gonna work on today is the care package page where the mixes are gonna be held. Yeah. So just gonna run through the process. So how Webflow works is every web page has sections, right? Say that it goes up and down, side to side, depending on who made it. Everything is parsed out into sections. So I'm going to add a section and then add a container within that section. So check. You know what I'm saying? Container, section, boom. And then within that container, just think about a box within a box. And within that box, I'm going to put our embed code, right? So I'm going to go to my SoundCloud page, go to my profile, go look at my stuff, playlist, and I'm going to pull my embed code, which is this, back to Webflow, and drop that bad boy in. So boom, that's it. Probably doing something wrong because I can't see it.
Yeah.
The best way I could explain containers, it's like
Was that the embed? That was just a link URL.
You're right.
That wasn't an embed. That was just a private share.
hit. Oh no, go back on. Go to share and then go to the
go to
right
embed.
tab. Right tab.
Uh,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
where do I work? What?
You got this, man. Take your time. Don't feel the pressure from Belinda. You got this.
A lot of pressure.
I'm devil's advocate right
All right,
now.
you're right. So boom, we got the embed code coming back to the container. I'm gonna change this dude. So you're right.
Hey,
Also, why is it up top?
Let him do his thing.
So this is the embed code from my playlist. And what I'm gonna do is I kind of move it down the page, but I don't exactly know what this is gonna look like because we haven't talked about it as a team yet.
You have not.
So I think this is a great time to kind of open up the conversation for our friends. Maybe it could be like a collaboration thing, you know?
Personally, I wouldn't mind seeing it stacked. What I mean by that is
And boom, boom, boom.
exactly.
Okay. You guys want to send me another link to your playlist so I can add one?
I'll send
How
you.
many times do I gotta send it to? Can you bookmark it, please?
Can you put it in our campaign notes, please?
Ooh,
I don't even look at that.
don't say that.
Exposed.
Please, Belinda. You're digging yourself.
I
in a
don't
hole.
use it. You guys use it. I use other shit.
That we were just talking about trying not to lone wolf everything, and you're here saying like, I'm not using tools you guys are using.
I'm on Evernote.
We don't want to be on Evernote, dude.
Where's that notes thing?
It should be on your phone or on your
Under your notes.
Yeah, under your notes.
Don, you're doing the height at 600?
I did.
Okay, I'm gonna send you mine
300.
right now.
300.
I only have like one thing credential.
I'm gonna try to share only my Chrome browser.
Yeah, I think if you hit stop sharing and you hit share screen again, you can select which window you want Zoom to share.
Do you still see my screen, my whole desktop?
Yeah. Oh, well, we see your Chrome browser.
See my messages? Do you see my
You
messages?
do not see your messages.
Hey, cool.
Okay.
Gotta protect your messages.
Yeah. Duh.
Duh.
So I'm gonna add another embed. Dan's. We'll see what that looks like. Ooh, it's stacked. Okay. So now we can pull this guy down. Leave some breathing room. Oh. Wait, why is it like that? You did 600, Dan?
Yeah. Do you want a different size?
I think I could change it here, actually.
Okay.
What's SoundCloud overlays? What does that
What?
mean? When you're in bed, you can choose SoundCloud overlays or no. I don't see any difference.
I think that's like the buttons, right?
The buttons?
Yeah. So I think another thing was like what Dan was creating earlier. He did cover art, which can be used for this portion as well. Right. Is what we were talking about. We're gonna put the cover art in the background of this
For our DJ mixes.
or DJ mixes. Right. Another embed. Drop that in. Boom. Transfer. And I'm a cough. All right. So boom. So we have that. Another embed. Whoa.
Dimensions, Or I might have to upload some new custom artwork, huh?
Yeah. I'm actually trying to figure out where is that part of the embedding code that's grabbing
Why
our
I'm looking
profile
at
photo?
that. This should play the
Like the
should
first
have
track?
the album art. Yeah, but it's going to our profile picture. Like my.
You have
still-
album art on yours?
I clicked on it.
Oh, wait a minute.
Am I supposed to pick the other one?
Yeah.
Because there's two different ones you can.
Yeah. Do the one on the right side. I'm seeing the cover art come out first. Don, can you try?
I
this
just put that
code?
mine in.
Okay. I'm
You
gonna
can do
send
too.
mine also.
That again? You're gonna resend y'all codes right now?
Yeah.
It's gonna look different. Because right now it's displaying our profile picture.
Right. And
Can't you upload a cover for your
Yeah, but it's not
Yeah, you
showing up. It's
can.
pulling from our profile picture when it does the first option for the embed.
There we go. I like that better.
I like that better too, actually. How do you
So-
do that? Can you explain how to do that?
Yeah. You want to stop sharing real quick? And I'll take over for just a moment.
Let's go here.
Oh yeah. Go share.
Yep.
Go embedded. And then you see that
one.
second tab?
Up
No,
top,
go up,
like
up,
second
up,
one.
up. Yeah, that second one. And then this will generate a new code.
Okay. Okay. I go boom. Hold up. Okay.
I sent you mine.
Sorry. Bear with me, y'all.
You got this.
Thanks, man.
Mantras.
That. Okay. Cats.
I wish there was a way we can put our username somewhere else in the bottom. How do I adjust that?
I go here.
Kaz just sent his over too.
Shit.
I gotta upload a custom one. Well, what are we gonna do for him?
I don't think you need to create one, Kaz, because it's gonna show the cover art for the first song on your playlist.
Okay, that's cool.
And it looks like it'll show your profile picture on the bottom left, which I think is a nice touch.
Yeah. I like it.
I like it too. Should we maybe add some text on top? Maybe like let's see, like Zen Rabbit's relaxation playlist and DAC
I
Blues.
think, we should
Wops.
label each one who's who, besides just having it on the embed.
This one?
I don't think
Okay.
that's enough. I think we need to intro it a little bit.
Okay. I like that. Okay. So boom. Put in the div block. So that's a box inside of a box. Inside of a box. You know what I'm saying?
So right now everything's in the container, and then inside the container there are these embedded containers.
It's okay. So everything's in a section.
Oh,
Right.
okay. It's in the section.
And then the sections within. Inside the section there's a container,
Uh-huh.
and inside the container there's a div block.
Gotcha. So the section is more like the page,
Yes.
and the container is
Is like
a frame inside the page.
Right. So if you imagine what it's looking like right now,
hmm
it's like the margins.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of
Okay.
like that.
Okay.
And the div block is within the container.
Okay.
So essentially, you would want to make multiple div blocks. Say that you have
Mhm.
multiple assets. So I have,
What is that
ye-
thing sticking out from the
yeah. Relax.
bottom of the first?
I don't think he moved it yet.
Oh, okay. There we go.
By no means this is what it's going to be, but this is just for a presentation.
We're not.
you
This
feel
is
me?
not in order,
Bonds.
right?
Mm-mm.
I just say relax.
Relax. Relax, my
Oh, what about like Don's relaxation playlist, and then Belinda's relaxation playlist? Is that too straightforward?
Yeah.
I feel like mine is.
Okay.
I wanted to use the name I put for my lo-fi feels.
Okay.
Oh, so title by Don. Title by user or creator. Right?
Right?
Like Tighten Up by
Yeah.
Don.
Yeah.
Lo-Fi Feels by Belinda. I have what? Relaxation by Dan.
You had Bossa.
No, that's the track title.
Relaxing. Yeah.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll drop this dude down.
We put like side A for each of it. It's like side A, side B, side C, side D. Kind of like a record. Like you'd be flipping it. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Isn't only there like an A/B side though?
No,
It's a
when
4D
there's like
record.
records, like some records, yeah,
Four
like
sides?
if you have more,
It's more
Like,
multiple
there's-
records.
it's for multiple records.
I'm picturing a four-sided record. But
It's a box.
That's not.
it'd be a set of two, right? A set of two, A, B, C, D. I'm not too attached to that idea, but
East
I don't
side.
mind it.
It's that.
Is that what you meant?
No, I didn't mean take
It's
out
more of a subtitle.
everything we put I would say put that in the beginning before
And smaller
the title
text.
by whoever.
Yeah, tightened up by Don.
Maybe in parentheses. Oh, brackets are good too.
Do you mean like underneath it? It would say like side A or something?
I was thinking
Or
side
maybe
A.
at the end. Side A.
I think side A
yeah,
at the beginning. Side A. Can you do side A?
I thought we were talking about the A.
Side A.
Yeah.
And then
What if it was
side
above it?
B? Above it?
Like it was like on a different line almost, but you can even make it smaller too.
So the thing about this shit that's annoying about Webflow is like this is heading, and then I
So you gotta
can't.
go to sub. You gotta go to like
Oh,
sub.
you
yeah.
had to do a
Oh,
different.
shit.
Yeah. So check this out. If I wanted to change the font on this thing, like it changes the whole fucking thing. So I have to add another fucking layer,
The text.
a text block. And within the text block, I have to write in my shit.
Mm.
I don't even know how to do it right now. I'm just gonna do this for now,
All right. Yeah.
and then we'll worry about it. All right, here we go. I got it. You said side A.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
What's happening?
moving too fast. Something like that. And then you want this thing to be.
Maybe like 25.
See, look at that. Being a big hoe right now.
Did we? Kaz, did you mean this way or the other way? All right, forget it. Let's just do it all in one line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
General rule of thumb is headliner on top of body copy. Trying to picture it. Yeah. If we were to change it to two lines.
Yeah, either way is good. I mean, good. I was just thinking it would have been like a title, then like a subtitle on the bottom.
Oh yeah, we put a sub? Yeah, let's put a subtitle.
It's up to you. I'm not really.
I think we should have a subtitle.
Because isn't the side the subtitle?
No, I feel like we need to have some kind of little commentary, like, this is what I listen to when I'm driving by myself, or this is what I listen to when I need to reset, or I don't know. Maybe you can talk about certain tracks. I don't know.
If we do subtitles, I wanted to restrict us to 2 lines.
Okay.
It shouldn't be a large
No,
body
it could
copy.
be like a sentence or something.
Yeah, a sentence. A sentence would be great.
Yeah, a sentence.
I think a sentence would be great too because that's what we did for our DJs.
It should be one line too. It should fit on one line.
Yeah.
Oh, they're talking about their biography and shit.
Haikus. I'm just gonna say, relax my dance, abolish the police, abolish the police, abolish the police.
Relax, but rise up.
Hey.
Side C. What is this one called?
This isn't lo-fi feels in all caps. This isn't the set order either, right? We're just putting this in for now.
Yeah. Yours is first.
I feel like mine
We
is
get
the
it.
chillest, but like no. In all caps feels with a Z.
Probably do all of them
Z
like that.
Z. No, just one Z. Oh my god.
Then. Zzz.
Valinda.
Valinda. Oh shit.
Is it
What?
Belinda, or you put Zen Rabbit? Or
We
what?
have our first names first.
We're doing first names.
Please don't put Alvin. Fuck that.
I won't. Do you want me to change that on your about me too?
Is it on? You can leave it on that. You don't have. But, you know, unless you know me.
I wasn't sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, get the fuck out of here. No, I'm just kidding. Is my playlist title on there? Or no. I still gotta add more, but
What's your playlist called?
Rise Again.
Rise Again.
Is it with the Z or?
No, hell no. Fuck that.
It's a lot of caps, bro.
Yo, have you seen that Chris Rock
I just title case looks cool to me.
rom-com with what was it called? Hold up, I gotta remember this. What is that? Chris Rock IMDb. Can't remember what movie I'm talking about right now. But in the movie, he plays like a fictionalized version of himself, right? And he's premiering this movie called Uprise. Like that's literally the name of the movie, and it bombs. Yeah.
I don't know. It sounds. It's it's hella funny. I know the dude that started a company like with that spelling.
Oh really?
Uprise.
Like this is like a fucking like wannabe fashion brand, but or not.
Top 5 with Rosario Dawson and Gabrielle Union. It's pretty good. It's got Cedric the Entertainer in it, JB Smoove. But yeah, he plays, and like the movie bombs too. Everyone just wants him to play this bear that he was in this like little franchise movie called Hammy the Bear. Everywhere he goes, everyone just is yelling at him like, Hammy the Bear, what's up, Hammy the Bear? And he's like, I don't want to be Hammy the Bear. I want to be a revolutionary. And he plays like a Haitian revolutionary leader. Yeah, that's what the like Uprise. I think like I don't know how many people they killed in that movie, but I'm rambling right now. Sorry. I got a little lost in the sauce. Thanks for staying with me. Yeah, what are we doing right now?
I have no idea.
Vanessa.
I was gonna add
12 minutes.
We've got 12 minutes. Maybe I could pull the subscribe form from this page and add it to all the other pages. No idea. So I'm gonna, and subscribe. That's it. No. Pull this up. Right. Like that. I was gonna add maybe some sort of interactivity here, because you could add some elements while you're scrolling. So I don't know what you guys feel about that.
Should we put the quickies videos?
No, we have a link already.
Oh, where is that going to go to?
The quickies.
In the Vimeo?
Mm-hmm.
Just like that.
Wouldn't we want the user to stay on the website though? But we could embed the video?
And be too much. We had the player down there at first, and someone did not want to keep it. I don't remember who, but we ended up using the buttons instead. And I think it's cool because even if you leave the website to watch a Vimeo, you can't watch any other Vimeos from there, so you're gonna go back to Nüfly anyways.
You play a video?
No.
Huh?
What? Oh.
That was it was a story.
Oh.
Um, that's our work in progress story. All in all, dude, website looks amazing.
Thank you. What's up, Sherry?
Yeah, for sure. I do not know if we want to have that email list on the bottom for all our pages. I would not be opposed if we just kept that at the first page.
Sure,
Yeah,
you
we
were.
can do it just for the first page.
For sure. All right, we got 8 more minutes. Blenda, you want to share anything? Anything you're working on related to the care package?
Nothing related to the care package right now. I already got those videos done. I've mostly been working on trying to get our other videos done so I can start posting on our YouTube. I've just been doing a lot of subtitling. That shit takes forever. I don't know if you guys had a chance to look at anything yet. But
Just care package related right now.
yeah. Trying to think.
Did you say you reviewed some stuff on the zine and you want to change grammatical order?
Oh yeah. Do you want to do that right now?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You said grammatical things, or was it just a definition that you sent me?
Let's see. Hold up. Yeah, just some grammatical stuff.
Do you want to text it to me so I have
Yeah,
a point of
I'll text
reference?
it to you. I
Okay.
feel like that might be better. Yeah.
Okay.
Um.
I don't mind updating the posters in. Should we share it?
No.
Yeah. Why not? Oh,
Why
no?
not?
No.
Just share a little bit.
Because it's not a little bit. We're going to share the whole thing if I work on it.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
no. Okay.
Okay. I won't show the work in progress despite Belinda showing an early print just now. But it's cool. That's just for whoever is watching and whoever is going to rewatch this video. You got a preview of what our poster zine is going to physically look like.
Don't print it out.
They can't.
Better not.
We'll print it out
Come
for
after
you.
you.
It's okay. I got that manjuk.
Oh my god.
Cool. So this is recap and call it.
Yeah, sounds great. Okay, so today we gave you guys an introduction to our first care package. We talked to you guys about how we
Did we already play that video?
Can you be more specific?
The product shot video? Did we already play that?
Yep.
We played
Oh,
them
okay, we
back to
did.
back.
Oh yeah, sorry. Okay, my bad. Sorry. I just go for it. My bad.
Play it again.
No, we already played it, right?
No, we already did. We shared with you guys how we came up with the idea, like what led us to create the care package. We explained also who we are donating to and also why. That is Riza, because she has paused her freelancing business to be able to provide relief for frontline workers in response to COVID-19. We shared with you guys how we were allocating roles, the initial process of how we had to sync up our vision using InVision. And then we also shared with you guys, where did we leave off? I think we're talking about, we talked about designing the poster, and then we did not talk about the process and how we designed the zine, but we can share that with you guys next time. We want to have more of a formal kind of discussion on this and a more thorough one. I think we're all itching to share with you guys what happened, like how our work in progress looks like. But it's just that these things have not been finalized yet, and it would be a lot more easier for you to understand once the product's out, and you could actually look at it as we're talking about it and talking about our process. So tune in next time for that. And then for the last 2 hours, we gave you a little sense of how it's like when we work together. A lot of opinions, a lot of suggestions, and there's a lot of kind of like, it takes one person to kind of like see through it, and that role usually varies between the four of us. And yeah, so what was it? We showed you guys some of the cover arts that we were working on, the motion graphics that Kaz was doing, the website creation that Don was doing. And next time, and when I say next time, that may not be next week. We are still kind of looking for a potential guest for next week. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I believe we are in the final stages of this poster zine. We are aiming to release it when again, guys? June 28th? June 26th. We are aiming for June 26th.
X's birthday.
Let's hope. Let's just hope, stars align and everything goes great. But please stay tuned. Do ask us any questions. I know a lot's going on right now, and our attention is split individually. So I mean, continue paying attention to what's going on. Continue taking care of what you need to. Allow yourself some rest. Allow yourself to be educated, and I think just keep paying attention. I think that's the biggest point right now. Do not let what's happening out there just kind of diffuse. This is a really important time in history that we're going through right now. Any closing remarks before I sign us off, guys?
Linda?
I'm just excited to wrap this up and get more projects going with you guys. That's it. And just trying to stay sane, keep my mental health stable, as I hope you guys are. Yeah. Do you guys have any other closing remarks?
Don?
Stay sane. Drink water. FTP.
Still.
Kaz?
Yo, yeah, same old. I just want to reiterate everything everyone said. Yeah, just it's still a good time to do your thing and be creative with stuff and help out the cause and the movements out there. And yeah, just like Don said, drink water. Just breathe. It's a stressful time, but yeah, we got this.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
it's big facts. Big facts. All right, guys. Well, we'll be signing off for today. I am one of your four hosts today. Again, my name is Daniel. Please follow me on Instagram or Twitter @Deku. I'm going to hand the microphone over to Belinda.
Hey guys, it's Belinda. You can follow me at _ZenRabbit on all platforms, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. Yeah, I'm happy that we did this today. So I'm going to pass the mic over to Don.
What's up, y'all? My name is Don. Have a safe and nice, sunny Saturday. Rest of the afternoon.
What's your handle?
_UOP. Hit the like. It's the cat.
Smash that fucking like button. But it's Kaz signing off. Speak proper, spelled proper. Hope you guys have a good weekend and fucking keep doing you.
Ours.
Thank you, guys. All right, I'm gonna exit with our show reel.
All right.
All right, inside.
너가 뭐라고 하든 난 그냥 할 거야. 내가 하고자 하는 거 그냥 할 거야. 내가 하고 싶으니까. 그냥 계속 할 거야.